Hello everyone, this is 5th foundation lesson for the students who are planning to start their preparation for CAT 2024. In this video, we are going to discuss basics of profit, loss and discount. The pre-requirement for this topic is percentages. You should know the concepts of percentages and you can learn that by using the videos foundation lesson number 3 and number 4. Let's start with profit, loss and discount. First of all, let's have a look at the commonly used terms. The first term is cost price. The first term is cost price. Generally, we call it as CP. Cost price is a price at which shopkeeper purchased the article. This is the price at which shopkeeper purchased the article. After this, the second commonly used term is markup percent. So markup percentage is a percentage by which shopkeeper increases the cost price to earn the profit. What is markup percentage? Percentage by which shopkeeper increases cost price. To earn profit. And that increased cost price is called as mark price. Mark price, generally we call it as MP. What is this mark price? Mark price is the increased cost price. It is new increased price of the same article. Now mark price is also called as list price. It is also called as tag price, or it is also called as label price. So basically the mark price is a price which is visible to customer. Now how to use these terms, let's have a look at it. So let's have a look at the sample calculation in the profit, loss and discount questions. Let's say there is an article that shopkeeper purchased at 1200 rupees. Let's say cost price of an article is 1200 rupees. And let's say the markup percentage is 90%. It means the shopkeeper is going to increase cost price by 90%. So this 90% is applicable on 1200. The 90% of 1200 is how much? 10% is 120 into 9, that is equal to 1080. So shopkeeper is going to increase cost price by 1080. So 1200 plus 1080, this addition is 2280. This is called as mark price. This is increased cost price, which is nothing but mark price. If shopkeeper don't offer any discount, then mark price becomes selling price. But over here, let's assume that the shopkeeper is going to offer discount. And let's say discount percentage is, let's say discount percentage is 40%. So this discount percent 40% is applicable on the price which is visible to customer. That is nothing but mark price. So 40% of 2280 is how much? 10% is 228 and the 40% is going to be how much? 880 and 32. 880 and 32 is 912 rupees. Is a discount value. So we are going to subtract this discount from mark price. We will get a selling price. So selling price is going to be 2280 minus 912. So 22 minus 9 is 13 and then 1368 becomes the selling price. Now after selling the article, what shopkeeper will do? Shopkeeper will compare cost price and selling price. If he finds cost price is greater than selling price, this situation is called as loss. And the formula to find loss value is equal to CP minus SP. And if shopkeeper finds selling price or cost price is less than selling price, this situation is called as profit. So the formula to find profit amount is equal to selling price minus cost price. So over here we can see that cost price is less than selling price. So this is the situation where shopkeeper will earn profit, and the profit amount is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 168 rupees is a profit earned by shopkeeper in this transaction. Now after calculating profit, what shopkeeper will think that to earn 168 rupees, shopkeeper needs to invest 1200 rupees. So if shopkeeper invests only 100 rupees, then how much profit he will earn? Let me repeat this part. If shopkeeper invests 1200 rupees, then the profit will be 168 rupees. If shopkeeper invests only 100 rupees, then the profit is going to be how much? This concept is called as profit percentage. So over here, how to calculate profit percentage? Let's have a look at it. So profit percentage is equal to total profit earned is 168 rupees after investing 1200 rupees. To find the percentage, multiply this by 100, and if you solve this, you will get 14 percentages. So over here, the profit percent is 14%. It means shopkeeper earn a profit of 14 rupees on every 100 rupee that he or she is going to invest. So over here, the formula to find profit percent is equal to profit divided by cost price into 100. Similarly, the formula to find loss percentage is equal to loss divided by cost price and then into 100. You need to remember this very carefully, that profit percent and loss percent, they are always calculated on cost price. Profit percent and loss percent are always calculated on cost price. Now there are two types of calculation. First is forward calculation and the second one is backward calculation. So first of all, let's have a look at it. What do we mean by forward calculation? For example, for some article, let's say cost price is equal to 1500 rupees. And the profit percent that we need to earn is, let's say, 20%. In that case, the selling price is going to be how much? This is what we need to calculate. So over here, the profit percentage is always applicable on cost price. So selling price is going to be 1500 is a cost price plus 20% of 1500 is how much? 300. That is nothing but 1800 is the selling price over here. Or we are selling the article at 20% profit. It means we need to increase cost price by 20%. So to increase cost price by 20%, we are supposed to multiply cost price by 1.2. Or we are supposed to multiply cost price 1500 by 1 plus 1 by 5, that is equal to 6 by 5. This is how you can find the selling price over here. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's say the cost price of an article is, let's say the cost price of an article is 450 rupees and the loss occurred is 22.22%. So we need to find the selling price is how much here. So over here, the selling price is going to be 450 minus the loss amount. The loss amount is how much? So 22.22% is nothing but 2 by 9. So 2 by 9 of 450 is how much? 1 by 9 of 450 is 50 rupees. 2 by 9 of 450 is going to be 100 rupees. So there is a loss of 100 rupees. So the selling price becomes how much? 450 minus 100, that is equal to 350. Or what you can do is, the loss is 22.22%. So we sold the article by decreasing cost price by 22.22%. So to decrease 450 by 2 by 9, we need to multiply it by 1 minus 2 by 9, that is equal to 7 by 9, which is nothing but 350. After this, let's have a look at two more calculations. Now let's say the mark price of the article is 2310 rupees, and let's say the discount that we are going to offer is 36.36%. Over here we are supposed to find the selling price. Now how we can find? So first of all, you need to identify that 36.36% is nothing but 4 divided by 11. It is nothing but 9.09 into 4. So we are offering a discount of 4 by 11. It means we need to decrease mark price by 4 by 11. So to decrease mark price by 4 by 11, we are supposed to multiply 2310 by 1 minus 4 by 11, that is equal to 7 by 11. So this is our answer. So this is going to be how much? 11 2s are 1s are 0s are into 7, that is equal to 1470 is the selling price over here. After this, if I say the mark price is 2560, sorry, if I say cost price is 2560 and the markup percent is, let's say it is 56.25%. So we need to find the mark price of that article. So first of all, over here you need to understand 56.25% is how much? It is 50%, that is 1 by 2, plus 6.25%, that is 1 by 16. So it is nothing but 9 divided by 16. So markup percent is 56.25%. It means we need to increase cost price by 56.25%. For that, we need to multiply 2560 cost price by 1 plus 9 by 16. 1 plus 9 by 16 is 25 divided by 16. So this is going to be how much? 160 into 25. Now 25 into 16 is how much? 400 and then 0. So the mark price of the article becomes 4000. This is how we can do forward calculation. Now what do we mean by backward calculation? Let's have a look at it. So over here, let's say the profit percent earned is 18.18%. After selling the article at 1170 rupees, and we need to find the cost price over here. How we can find? Let's have a look at it. This is called as backward calculation. So first of all, you need to identify that 18.18% is nothing but 2 divided by 11. So the profit percent is 2 by 11. So from this, what we can conclude, if the cost price of the article is 11 rupee, then on that the profit is 2 rupee. It means if the cost price is 11, 2 rupees a profit, so selling price becomes 13 rupees. Now this 13 represent 1170. So this 11 represent how much? By which number shall we multiply 13 to get 1170? Into 90. So 11 should get multiplied by 90. That is equal to 990. So the cost price of that article becomes 990 rupees. This is how we can use the ratio, and this is how we can do backward calculation. You need to remember profit percent, loss percent, they are always taken on cost price. We do not take any percentage on selling price. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's say the loss occurred is 37.5% after selling the article at 550 rupees. We need to find the cost price over here. So we need to understand that 37.5% is nothing but 3 by 8. So on every 8 rupee, there is a loss of 3 rupee. For example, if the cost price of an article is 8 rupee, then there is a loss of 3 rupees, means we sold that article at 3 rupees less, that is 5 rupee. So now over here in actual this 5 rupee represent 550 into 110. So this 8 represent how much? That is 880. So the cost price of that article becomes 880 rupees. After this, let's have a look at two more calculations. After offering a discount of 28.56%, the article is sold at 465 rupees. We need to find the mark price of that article over here. The first thing that we need to identify is 28.56% is nothing but 2 by 7. It means on every 7 rupee we gave a discount of 2 rupee. For example, if the mark price is 7 rupee, then the discount becomes 2 rupees, so selling price becomes 5 rupee. Now in actual, this 5 represent 465. So this 7 represent how much? That is going to be 7 into 5 into which number is 465? 93. So 7 into 93. 7 into 93 is going to be how much? 630. And 21, that is equal to 651. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's say the markup percentage is 26.66% and the mark price is 26.66% is a markup percent, and let's say the mark price is 380 rupees. So over here we need to find the cost price of that article. So first step is convert 26.66% into a fraction. What is the fraction equivalent over here? 20% is 1 by 5, 6.66 is 1 by 15. So this is going to be 4 by 15. So it means if the cost price is 15 rupee, then we are going to increase it by 4 rupee. It means mark price becomes 19 rupees. But in actual, this 19 represent 380. So this 15 represent how much? It is 15 into 20, that is equal to 300 rupees. So the cost price over here is 300 rupees. This is how we can apply these fractions and percentage equivalent in this backward calculation process.